brackets. That's the one thing that we're going to put there. So what we do first is we try to find the solid concrete, especially whenever we're mounting a awning. If it's a 12-footer, 16-foot, 20 feet, we try to find the solid part, which is going to be closer to the opening, and that's where the solid part it is instead of here. So right now we're going to start drilling here. Our first bracket is going to be from the top of the soffit to here to the bottom of the bracket, 8 inches long. From the top over there to the bottom is 8 inches, right where I got it, right there. That's how much space you need for you to put your awning here. So I'm gonna put this, I already drilled the first hole. We're using these anchors, 4-inch by 3/16. And we'll put the first one here. Once we do that, we gotta make sure we level the bracket. It has to be level. You put in a straight awning and it has a 2x2 square piece going from one end to the other. This bracket has to be the same side than the other one over there, 8 inches from here to the bottom, and then you level this bracket so it's perfectly straight. So when you put your awning, it's gonna go easily inside here. So right now I got it level. So now I'm gonna put the second bolt in here. Little box to get all that dust in here. Now he's going to do the same thing on that side. So the bracket that he's going to be putting on this side has to match the bracket on the other side. Again, it's going to be 8 inches from the soffit to the bottom of the bracket. And that's what he's going to do next. Yeah, he's using a 4-inch bolt, just like this one here. And this is the ones that we recommend to use. They're very strong. And once he puts that screw there, he's going to level the bracket. Once you put the awning into the brackets, if it's crooked, it will never go in. We're going to put one more bracket on the middle. For us to do that, we're going to use this just going to tie it up on the other end too. So my line here is my level. Put it right here. And I'm going to be right on top of it. Right there. Pieces of steel going across here and sometimes on the bottom. If that happens, then you drill the one in the middle and the one on the bottom, because a lot of these places they have a piece of aluminum going across, and this is not gonna drill through, so you have to go to the second hole and the last hole. That way you can make sure that it's pretty strong. This is how you grab it, bring it up the ladder.
Okay.
It's the easiest and the best way to do it. ¿Listo? Vámonos. 1, 2, 3. I'm in. See how easy it goes in?
Wow.
Perfect. So now we're going to put these little bolts on the bracket. Right through here. This bolt here holds the awning from not coming out. Gotta make sure it's pretty tight too. So this nut goes right in between. There's a channel here, and it's got to go right in between there, or otherwise it's not going to work. You center it, break a bolt right at the bottom. Closer you have the outlet to the awning, the better. You see less of a cord if it's right on the right beside the awning. That's what we suggest, to put the outlet as close as possible to the awning. That way you see very little of the cord. So this is a regular cord. It has the green, the white, and the black connections. It goes under with this here. And then this one here has the white, which is for the white, the green screw, and then the kind of gold with the black. So this is our wind sensor. Usually we set it up to 20-25 miles an hour wind. It's very easy to open. It does have an arrow. As you can see, you point it to one side and it automatically opens. Inside you have your memory, your clock, and then your batteries. So what we're going to do first is put the batteries in there. Once your batteries are low, this will make a beeping sound. Beep, beep. That means you need to change the batteries on this here. So it does have a watch, like a watch here. Before we program this, we got to make sure that the arrow is on the number 3. That's the highest that we put. So it's going to take quite a bit of wind for the awning to go back in. Or, I mean, if we can put it at 2, it's going to be very sensitive. So right now, at number 3 will be the right number. So right now, we're going to program the remote, the wind sensor with my remote. This is the remote for the awning. It comes with a magnet that you can put this on the wall. And it does come with a little bag with screws and everything. Okay, so this is very important. Once you program the remote with the wind sensor, you open the back of the remote. It says it's battery. Now, if you look, it has a P2 right on the left hand side, not the right one. There's another one on the right hand, but it's the left hand side that you're gonna push 2 times, and then we're gonna push the wind sensor next at the same time. So this is what I'm going to do first. 1, 2, and then my wind sensor. You gotta hear that little beep, and it has a little black button there. Once you do that, then you put your arrow to number 3 right there. That arrow has to be with the number 3. So once you do that, you're able to put it back here inside, and now he's going to put so he's mounting the base of the wind sensor into the brace of the balance. 2 small screws on the side. So now the arrow is going to be pointing to this side for you to put it on. Arrow. And then you slide it back in. You have to shake the awning so you can program the wind sensor. So it's not going to work on the first time, the second time, or the third time. It's going to take quite a bit. You just don't give up. You just keep going until so what we're going to do now is going to reprogram it again. He's setting it back to 0. So I'm going to push this again. 1, 2. So he's going to try it again. So now it's going back.
Okay.
That means that the wind sensor is already programmed. It has to go back, otherwise it's not set up yet. So if the awning doesn't go back, your wind sensor is not programmed yet. It has to go back, and as you can see, it's gonna take not 1, maybe 3, maybe 4, maybe 5 times, but it's gotta go back the awning so it can mean that the wind sensor is already programmed. Your minus button is your stop button, and then the top button brings the awning back in. Stop, out. So I'm gonna stop this right now, and then I'm gonna show you how to turn on the lights.
Yep.
So this is my remote. The lights are on the bottom. The first time you push the buttons, the lights will turn on. The second time you push the button, the lights, they'll get brighter. And then the third time, the lights will come off. The awning is gonna open, but the cage here is in the way. So I'm gonna use this little pin, and I'm gonna stick it in this little hole right there. I'm gonna let it go close to the right there. So I'm gonna move it like I'm loosening a screw, like this. I'm gonna bring it out, and it's gotta stop by itself. So you can program to see how far you want this awning to come out. So you gotta keep moving it until the awning stops by itself, not by the remote. See? So now it's stopped. Now I'm gonna program this awning to stop close to the edge by moving it the opposite way. You have 2 handles on both sides, on the right and one on the left. And watch what happens when I move the opposite way. The awning is coming down. I'll stop, and I'm gonna go to the other side now and do the same thing. So now it's up to the customer how low you want this awning to come down. So again, right there. Right there. You gotta be careful when you put it in here. The hole is right in the middle. If you go like this, you're gonna go all the way to the inside. Like this, it's not gonna work. It's gotta be right in the middle. You'll feel it when it goes inside that little hole, right there. So this is a dropout screen that we're gonna put at the end of the awning.